everybody, Caitlin again, bringing you March's Coach of the Month Spotlight. We've got Coach Guy here today. He's our March featured coach.
Cool.
So thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So we'll get right into it. Guy you are the head of our nutrition?
Yes, head of the nutrition program, director of nutrition at Iron Flag.
Awesome. He's also one of our awesome coaches.
Thank you.
We love Coach Guy's classes.
Thank you.
So, Coach Guy, what is your athletic background or athletic?
So I primarily participated in endurance. Endurance events were my thing. So swam through high school, got really tired of doing that, and then ran track and cross country in college. Found triathlon in college, and just that's kind of what I've been doing. I actually was on a podcast recently where I had to remember how many years I've been in multisport. Yeah, so I've been in multisport for the better part of 30 years.
CrossFit before you ended up here?
I was coaching CrossFit. I mean, I was doing some personal training as well, but I was coaching CrossFit. And then I've always been coaching endurance athletes.
How did you end up in CrossFit?
So in 2010, I was introduced to CrossFit by some friends. And at the time, I'm still racing, but I was looking to try to get a little bit better because I started racing as a pro the year prior in 2009. And I'm like, wow, everybody's super fast. I need to get faster. And so somebody mentioned CrossFit. And so I went to what was CrossFit DuPage at the time. And I was just like, no, this is crazy. I'm going to get hurt. This is nuts. But it also really sucked to be so bad at everything. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, after a couple of times going, I got hit by a car. So I had a broken collarbone, a bunch of broken ribs. But the two guys that owned the gym, John and Nate, said, listen, we'll help you get back quick. So I had to have surgery, did all that, my right clavicle. And they were awesome. And it was just life-changing for me to be able to be in there and be a part of that community and just see things I had never seen in the world of multisport. It was so great. So
what do you enjoy most about being here?
It's the community. I've never, my CrossFit journey, I spent some time in California with some guys. Brian McKenzie was a major part of my early years in CrossFit. He founded CrossFit Endurance. He was very cool. He mentored me for a good 4 years, on understanding why we do what we do and why I do what I do, not for the purposes of fitness, but for the purposes of everything. Mm-hmm. And the group of people that I met there, I'm still friends with, right? But I never found a community that had this kind of support and was genuinely this interested and dedicated to making one another better.
So one last question for you. I know we talked about your racing. Is there a specific goal that you're working on right now, personally? Just in general, doesn't have to be fitness.
Well, I want to win the Triple Crown. So, national championship long course, Mid-East championship long course. I would like to win the state games race. So that's coming up. Well, that's the summer too. Oh, and then 8 hours of triathlon. I'd like to win that again. And I think, but beyond that, I do really want to continue to build my knowledge when it comes to everything that has to do with the nutrition side, because I think we've seen here how much it's changed people's lives. People who have done bod squat, people who have done long-term nutrition coaching. They're seeing changes that weren't coming just from fitness, right? And so I would like to know, how do we start to reach people who may be feeling that there's not hope, or there's not hope.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
So if you guys ever want to dive a little deeper into a topic with Coach Guy, he's always available on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram, Facebook. You can hit me up. I'm on Twitter, but I don't spend a ton of time on there. But yeah, hit me up. I'm always happy to talk, do a deep dive. I'm a huge nerd, so I'm always here to talk.
So again, Coach Guy will be back next month in, holy cow, it's April already. Check back next month in April for our next Coaches Spotlight. So thanks again, Coach Guy.
See you guys.